Here we are. I think we are done with Bitcoin shorting. We've made plenty of money shorting from around 107k, but it's time to start looking for that reversal. This is what my model projects. Right now, it seems we have found the bottom from 65 down to 58k. That's the range. And even if it's not the exact bottom, selling now would be quite dangerous. At your screens, you're looking at the model which I have built for myself. According to it, we are already into accumulation stage. You can see the slight orange rectangle down here with the cycle bottom printed. And by the way, my model is free on TradingView. Just search my name and you can find it there. Last cycle, this exact model predicted the top from 120 up to 144k. This was the range. And I can say I did nail it, but actually barely. Because the actual top was at the bottom of my of the predicted range. You'll see further in the video, I have made few changes and improved the model since we have more data to work with now. And I do believe currently my model is ready to predict the next cycle even with more precision. Now let's discuss why I believe we are already in accumulation stage. I'm not gonna go in super details here, but it's something you should definitely do more research on. So my beliefs are revolving around the simple fact that the mass adoption is increasing and institutional interest is growing every single day. I know previous cycles usually took around 350 up to 400 days of a bear market, and this one we are in around 300 days currently, a little bit under that maybe, yeah, around 300 days. But if you agree, this one is a little bit different, as I said, due to the growing interest, and we cannot underestimate that. Because the simple logic says that growing interest will lead into a shorter bear market. And usually the big guys position themselves quietly before everyone else, and it seems that currently that's what's happening. Again, you should do more research around that, because I repeat, this is what I believe is happening. On the other hand, I don't say we won't have another leg down. I don't know. If the economic situation gets worse or the AI bubble bursts, we might get another leg down, or we might get a manipulation move if the big guys are positioned and they want to clear out all the leverage guys under 59k. We can get this manipulation move, quick spike down, clear everything, and then they can release the uptrend. This is something nobody can predict. But if that happens, the model will print a lower bottom cycle and it will readjust the targets a little bit. Either way, I'm prepared. This is what I'm planning on doing, not financial advice, of course. You have to do what you are comfortable with, because everyone's different, everyone's capital capabilities are different, and we all have different risk tolerance. So I already told you, I believe we're currently in an accumulation period. And for those who want to buy and hold Bitcoin, it's a good time to start. For those who want to build a trading position, it's the same. Well, of course, you should wait for a day where markets are pulling back so you can get a better entry price. But what we all have to keep in mind is that we might see another leg down, and we have to be prepared for that. So keeping that in mind, here's what I'm doing. First, I'm buying Bitcoin right now because I believe in the asset and I believe that it can provide good returns. Obviously, I DCA trying to buy the dips, but I also have money on the side, or let's say access to money. And if Bitcoin falls to whatever new low, 45k, whatever it is, I'll buy more and average my price. If it doesn't, I'm still okay with the position because my side money reserves are working elsewhere, generating profit. And then, of course, around the next cycle, I'll be looking to sell at the top. And next bear market, I'll be looking to buy again so I can multiply my Bitcoin holdings. And that's my simple plan. And with my trading position, let me ease this a little bit so we can see all the targets here. And with my trading position, it's the same. I have an entry with which I'm comfortable, structured in a way that I can handle a drawdown way below 45k. In a case if we get another leg down, I'll simply double the size of my position and get an average entry, and just keep waiting for the next uptrend to begin. And just for your personal information, I can survive drawdown all the way down to 8k, which is highly unlikely, but that actually gives me inner peace. If your inner peace is, let's say, 15k, do that. If it's 25k, that's what you should do. If you want to wait for another leg down and then position yourself, then still fine. That's what you should do, because this is the position which is not going to be stressing you out, and that's important. Now, targets for the next cycle. I believe the minimum target is 170, 180k for the next cycle. That's where I'm going to be probably closing 70% of my position, and I'm going to leave around 30% running, because as you can see, my model is printing top up to 256k. If things get really wild, like a super cycle, meaning things might change during the bull run, we'll see and act accordingly if that happens. And now, as you can see, we have different targets here, and this will be my plan to manage the position. It's again quite simple. And those zones, depending on how late you join the party and when you watch the video, they can serve you as an orientation and eventually be beneficial to you. Now, once we start breaking out and going upwards, the trend will be pretty similar to the last one. So we're gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and we'll see after that. So how I'm going to manage my personal position. Once we start to break out on the next pullback around 80k or whatever pullback is printed, I'm going to be adding to the position. Then when we break 100k and pull back, depending again on the pullback, it might be around 100k, slightly under 100k, I'm going to be adding to the position again. After that, once we break out and print a new all-time high, I'll wait for a pullback and I'm going to be adding again. And as you can see, we have stages. Currently, we're in a super buy. Next leg up will be the good buy. After that, it's going to be just a buy. And after we form a new all-time high and we pull back, this is going to be the late buy. After that, on the next leg up, we're going to be entering the danger zone, and I'm not going to be adding more to the position, but I'm going to start watching for that approach of 170, 180k, looking to exit the majority of the position, about 70%, as I said. That's my current plan. And then depending on what the market is going to do, I'm going to start to look for those double tops, a fail to break 180k with aggressive pullbacks. If that happens and the market structure breaks on the relief rally, I'm going to exit fully the position. I'm going to also sell all my Bitcoin. And now start to look for that bearish signs so I can start building my short position for the next bear cycle. In case we continue upwards, again, I'm going to be looking for signs, double tops, triple tops with aggressive pullbacks. Obviously, we'll be looking at the economy and what's going to be happening with the broader market. But again, breakdown with a pullback, that's my exit. And after that, my model will print also the a short position like it was printed here. And we're gonna start shorting the market so we can make money during the bear market as well. So basically, that's my model. Let me clear the chart. This is my model. You can see all the targets here. Oh, excuse me. Here, once we get an up move and then a pullback, a box will be printed with the sign buy similar to this one. And then again, on this pullback, another box will be printed with the sign buy. So this will be your orientation. But basically, you can obviously see the pullbacks once a leg is formed and printed on the charts. Well, this is my model and my expectation with my personal settings, but inside the indicator, actually, I have left all the core inputs so you can actually tweak them and build a different model with your personal settings and targets. Therefore, if you're interested in that, you are completely free to tweak the settings and play around with the indicator and with the model. We also have this summary table here which you can toggle on and off. So yeah, pretty much that's the video. For questions or if you're interested in joining a community, I have started one on Discord, link in the description, and I'll see you inside. And of course, if you like the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.